Hey everybody. Let's see. Is everything working? Looks like it's working. We're running a little late today. Yeah. The obligatory technical problems right before the stream. Today was my Bluetooth headphones. That's right. Bluetooth headphones. I've got a crappy Bluetooth adapter on this PC, and it makes all my headphones get the worst signal. It sounds really bad in my headphones. I just wanted to listen to music along with y'all, but yes, maybe I'll do something about that one of these weeks. So I hope everybody's doing all right. This painting, this is week 4 of this painting. Nosferatu at the fair. And tonight, I'm gonna finish it. I'm not gonna spend the whole night on this painting tonight. I'm gonna just do the lighting, I think, for this, and then we're gonna call it done. Hey Jenny, how's it going? I'm here. How's it going? How are you doing? Yeah, this is Nosferatu at the fair. He won. I think he won this stuffed animal. What's been up, Jenny? How are you doing? I gotta plug my computer in. Wires, so many wires. I'm doing all right. I'm just painting, doing art and stuff. Which game? Oh, I don't know. We talked about this one of the earlier weeks. I think it was probably that game where you shoot water into holes, and it makes the horse go across, and then whoever wins the race. You know which one I'm talking about? The one where you have like you're trying to shoot water into a hole. I think it's that one, or maybe the ones with the little pellet guns with the balloons. I think somebody else said that, but I'm pretty sure it was the little horse racing one. Yeah. I'm so glad you caught me on here. I haven't talked to you in forever. I'm not on Facebook the whole time. I guess you haven't been to town in a while, huh? Probably not wanting to leave the house, for one thing. How are you guys doing out there? He's super proud of it, yeah. He's super proud of it. I've been working on this painting for many weeks in a row. So, yeah. I think I'm about to be not sick of it, just ready. I don't know, ready to work on something else on the stream. You're gonna be here tomorrow? Yep. Let me know. I'm trying to work on the perfectionism. That is a good observation. I am a perfectionist. That is a fair thing to say, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But you're right. I still have to fight it all the time. And by the way, I don't know if you heard, but I'm working on a graphic novel. I'm writing it right now. I could tell you more about it tomorrow. Unless, I mean, if there are going to be like 40 randos, Um, I don't know. I'm not ready for. I'm not ready. If it's going to be one of those. If it's going to be one of those hangouts where everybody spits on each other, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not ready for that again yet. Yeah, I'm writing a graphic novel. I've been working on it for like a year now, and I think you and I had talked about before. Doing a comic, and I always kind of wanted to do one, and now I'm doing it. Yeah, it's I'm gonna start working. It's again, the writing is still going on, but the first book, like the pretty complete draft of the first books, it's 4 books. It's gonna be like 4 books, 4 trade thickness books, like 4 books like this thick, and then that'll be the first volume, the first story. But I want to write them all first before I start on the art. Thank you. Well, I hope that I can that you'll read it when I'm done. It's going to be in the year 2136 when it's finished. Um, yeah, I mean, there it's. I wanted to get it, and like I wanted to get it completely done first. Like everything, so that way once the writing's done, I can just do the art and kind of put on a director hat. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to like be writing or editing while I'm doing the art. So I want to kind of like finish the writing and then kind of hand it to myself as the artist, as the illustrator. So I think it's going to work out. I think it's going to work out pretty well. It's just a lot of drafts and about a ton of work, probably about the amount of work you'd expect. Thank you. If we get together tomorrow, be careful before you ask about it because I might talk your ear off about it for the whole time. It's like the only thing going on in my life. You hope I do what figuratively? There's a little bit of a stream delay, so it's kind of like I have to remember what I said 30 seconds ago. I'm not very good at that. Oh yeah. Yep, I'm gonna hand it to myself figuratively and literally. But yeah, it'll be fun because it'll be like I'm a director receiving a script, and then I figure out how to shoot it, so to speak, instead of trying to rewrite it while I do it. So, and I'll also like pick it up in one hand, and then hand it to my other hand. That's definitely going to happen. It's going to be like a whole ceremony, probably. I might live stream that. Me handing it to myself. Well, how are you doing? Did y'all like go back to school or anything, something like that? You been hanging in there during all this mess? All right. Well, text me. Well, text me. Yeah, let's hang out. Let's do something. Do something 12 feet apart from each other. You want me to text you? Well, I will. I definitely will. Okay. I'll text you tomorrow. About what time? Tell me what time. What time you think you'll be around? Jick, that's not a time. Hey Gravy, hey CC Row. Okay, I'll text you at 11. What's up, Gravy? I miss y'all. My old friends, Jenny and Gravy, and CC Row, their little girl. They used to live in this apartment before I moved in. I kicked them out on the street. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Thought you left. I was telling everybody about our friendship history. Noodling. Noodling like my life depends on it. All right. I think that the thing that needs to happen now is I need to get these lights under control and in 13 minutes. Hey, Kimberly. What are you doing, Kimberly? Thank you. Um, I'm pretty happy with it. I just cool. Saturday night on the treadmill. Awesome. I'm I did that today myself. Hit the treadmill, or well, I got a stair stepper thing. I've been on a streak. I think yesterday was the first day I didn't get on the stair stepper in 8 or 9 days. I don't know what happened. The day just kind of got away from me. But it's been helping. Excuse me. It's been helping a lot. Getting a little bit of exercise. It's been doing wonders for the old brain, the old the old noodle, the old stress, the old man. I'm trying to think of funny words for the brain, and I can't think of any right now. The old uh, stress. What am I going to say? Manufacturer of stress. These lights are janky as shit, but I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to live with them. I kind of love them for their jankiness. They don't make any sense. This carnival was made by fascists. I don't know what that means. But they just didn't give a lot of thought to the lights on the rides. You know what it is it's these lights aren't really following the shape. And if I was doing this piece, if I wanted to spend some more time on this piece, I would fix it maybe. I shouldn't have pointed it out, you know. What if I just what if I just lose my mind right now and go crazy and just start warbling these lights around? I'm going to tell you something right now. That feels really good to do that. And I believe I'll keep doing it. Oh. So I got a new tablet this week, and it is freaking crazy awesome. I got it yesterday. And my original plan was to set the new one up, which is newer than the one I was using, of course, and then keep the old one and put it like in my other room in there, and like just use it for like just so I can work, just so I can paint in a different room, you know. But as soon as I started using this, I realized right away that that other one is trash. It's trash. I'm never going to use it again. It's a shame. It's kind of sad, but I've got to figure out what to do with it because I'm never going to paint on it again. That's how good this one is. Or that's how much I like this one more. Except for right now, it's assing up a little bit because I don't know why. Because I'm trying to do a lot of crazy stuff. All right, let's just make a mask for this guy, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just going to start warping these lights around. That's just better. Let's see, my aunt sent me a text message, maybe telling me that they're not coming tonight. My aunts are usually here. Maybe they are here, they're just chilling tonight. Still don't know if well, Kimberly, do you have like a tablet set up on your treadmill, or do you have your treadmill set up in the living room? Tell me about your treadmill situation, if you can. I know it might be hard to type and kill it on the treadmill at the same time. I wouldn't expect anything else, except for you'd be killing it on the treadmill. You have a sweet laptop thing on your treadmill? That sounds pretty good. Is it like one of those desk ones where you can kind of walk while you're using the laptop? That's pretty cool. treadmill desk situation. That's pretty cool. That you could probably. I think we've talked about this before, or had a similar conversation, but that doesn't matter. You could probably like rack up some calorie burning on that, right? If you did it like while you're working, or yeah, that's awesome. Kimberly ran 26 miles this week. Ran 26 miles this week, and that is a pretty good achievement, I would say. That's an average of 3, 4, before almost 4 miles a day. No. Yes. Because 7 times 4 would be 28. So between 3 and 4 miles a day. That's pretty crazy. Kind of like Nosferatu's eyebrows are pretty crazy. What are they doing? Who knows? I don't know why you feel uncool saying that. I think that's pretty super cool. And you're also in the right place. You're in the coolest place on the internet right now. So I could probably work on Nosferatu's face forever, but there are only like 3 pictures of him, and they're all black and white, grainy ass black and white pictures. Okay. He's also fucking terrifying as crap to look at, so. But we've been through that before, have we not? Haven't we? Have we not? This new tablet is crazy. I don't know if you can tell in the stream because it's probably downsampling it pretty good bit, but the resolution is like twice the resolution of the old one. You like the duck eyebrows? That's yes. That is my favorite part of this painting. Something's not right about Nosferatu. Maybe I'm being perfectionist, like my friend Jenny said. Oh, by the way, Jenny was here. Remember Jenny? Popped up right before you got here, Kimberly. Jenny and Gravy Jenny. I had to drive my vet, or no, I didn't. Let me start that sentence again. I had to drive my cat to the vet. in Greenville, South Carolina, which is like, for those of you that might not know, 60 miles from here, which means an hour and 20 minutes in the car with the cat going 60 miles an hour. I was telling Jonathan earlier. I'm just going to estimate the cat. I'm going to estimate how many times the cat meowed on the way down there, and it was probably like 1.6 million times, I'll say. He didn't meow as much on the way back, but I think it's probably because he was tired of meowing, whatever. It was the vet trip itself was okay, you know. I had to wait outside. While they took him in there, and it was like it's an allergy place, right? They call it pet dermatology, which I guess includes allergies. So it was like this specialist, right? But it's also in this big old animal hospital in Greenville. I mean, it looked like a mini version of a hospital. It's a big building, big parking lot. And I had to wait outside because of the, precautions and stuff. So they were in there with him for like an hour and a half or something, looking at him. And because he's, they're trying to... Well, this is starting the process of trying to figure out what he's allergic to, what keeps making his face swell up. And so now I got to feed him this special food diet. Oh my God, dude. So now we're in this process of elimination period where we're trying to rule out a food allergy. And if we can't, if he keeps getting these rodent ulcers, then we'll know it's not a food allergy and that it's an environmental allergy, which is like a next phase of things that we might do. But right now what I have to do is feed him like this special diet of rabbit is actually the main ingredient in this food. This special diet of this special food that I have to order off one website in the world that carries it. And I had to fill out a form that took me 20 minutes to fill out. They needed the name of my vet, all this other stuff. The food is it's very expensive. So now we're doing some kind of trial where I feed him this stuff that, by the way, he hates and won't eat. For 8 weeks or something like that. So I'm supposed to be kind of weaning him onto this food, I guess that's not the right word, but, getting him used to this food. You know how cats are. Getting him used to this food. Hopefully he'll start eating it, but I'm giving him 75-25 of the new old food, whatever. And he's on this allergy medication. It's all this, man. It's like this multi-step process that I'm going to be going through. I don't know. For a long time. Until we finally figure out what's wrong with this little guy. So, also at the same time, okay, it's cat talk with Dan. Also at the same time, I've got one fat cat and one skinny cat. The skinny cat is Milkshake. Milkshake's the one I just took to the vet. He's skinny. He doesn't eat as much. And the reason why he doesn't eat as much is because Boom Boom, the other one, the fatty, he swoops in, eats all the food. Milkshake likes to come up and nibble, a little bit at a time. If he does decide to eat, he's such a fancy boy. But there's no nibbling in this house, There's no nibbling your food in this house because we got Super Chunk over here. who I love dearly, you know. But he eats all the food. He'll eat it all at once until it's all gone. So I got these devices, these machines, these little machines earlier in the week that were also expensive, as all things cats are, I guess. These machines are little food contraptions that have a little door on them, and they only open up for the cat's microchip, the RFID. You program them to the cat's microchip. And so it's like, you know, it scans them and then opens the door up so they can eat. So hopefully this is going to keep them away from each other's food. I mean, I can foresee all kinds of scenarios where they try to beat it, or they are scared of it, or they run from it. But it's the only solution I could think of to the problem besides, you know, just not doing anything. I mean, that is on the agenda. That'll be like, I'm willing to try this for a little longer, and then at some point I'm just gonna have a fat cat and a skinny cat. What am I, like? Am I Mother Nature herself? You can't talk to cats. You can't reason with them. Unless so much you can do. But maybe one day all these things will be behind us. See, now I do like these eyebrows, but I hate how that eyebrow passes over that. So I'm getting rid of it. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's creating a tangent that I dislike. Maybe that one just does that. Can't see it. I don't know. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy. They're a pretty crazy contraption. There's like this training process you got to put them through, because so they don't get completely freaked out by this thing that moves as they walk up to it, that holds their food, you know, because they're cats. So naturally, they'll see the movement as a threat. So right now it's on this setting where it just moves a little bit when they walk up to it. Eventually the door will be completely closed, but it's like this three-step process. I'm in the middle of all these processes with my cats, all these long multi-step processes. This is pretty much 30% of my day now. But we got this sweet new Cintiq. Are you WTFing just the cosmic, the joke, just the whole thing? So I don't blame you. All right, let's get some light on this, into this sucker. First, I'm going to take. Yeah, I mean, eventually these problems will sort themselves out. I just, you know, when I finally give up if I have to just finally give up, then I will. But I'll give up knowing that I tried everything I could to keep one of my cats from becoming a 135-pound ball of cat, and keep my other cat from having an allergic reaction to whatever life. And I said this earlier in the week. I don't know if I did say this earlier in the week to you or not, Kimberly, but it's like one of the things that cats can be allergic to is cat dander, which means that a cat can literally be allergic to itself. Cat can be allergic to itself. Is that, that is quite an evolutionary trick right there. I hope that the cat's not allergic to himself. But anyway, yeah, I got some kind of what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, he's on like some kind of allergy medication now. So the plan is to like put him on this allergy medication, start him on this food trial, slowly wean him off this allergy medication, and then if his symptoms don't come back, then we know that it was a food allergy. That's pretty much what we're scientifically trying to do right now. But eventually the answer might be just keep him on this medication forever. But the problem is giving anybody any medication given over long periods of time can cause problems. So that means I'd have to take them to the vet every 6 months at least to get blood tested, etc., etc. So I guess isn't a big deal, but giving him this medicine is a big deal. I have to wrap him in a towel. Is this the best stream I've ever done? I think it is. I'm just talking about my cat the whole time. I have to wrap him in a towel. Or I wrapped him in this blanket. Wrap him in a blanket because wrapping him in a towel, it's not enough. Wrapping him in a towel is not enough. He works his way out of the towel. I have to wrap him up at least once, almost like, like in the movies when they roll a dead body in a carpet. I have to do that to him in this blanket. Wrap him up completely to where he knows that that it's pointless. I have to let him know that it's pointless. And then, for some reason, when he's in that towel and I've got him like on his back with just this part of his face sticking out of the towel, he's calm. His face is so calm and serene, even though he's just been freaking out and I've had to chase him around the apartment with a blanket. He's just, I don't know if it's giving up that's happening or if he's actually, once he's in that blanket, he feels warm and safe or something. But I'm just holding him there and he's like this, just face sticking out, and then I have to, squirt medicine into his mouth, and he doesn't love that, but it's not a lot. So it's over in a few seconds. It takes 5 to 10 minutes to get started because I have to go through that whole ritual of getting him into this towel. But yeah. That's my life, guys. I'm not even going to say how much it costed. I'm not even going to say how much this trip to Greenville cost. I'll tell you later. It's embarrassing to state publicly. All right, let's get some light into this guy. I've been threatening to put some light in here. I'm going to do some color dodge. I'm going to use an airbrush, I think. And I'm going to do this. And let's see. So, let's see what happens if I put even more of a glow on these lights. So has anybody been out to do anything cool lately? I'm still kind of chilling a lot, trying not to get around people too much. I'm relaxing that a little bit, but not a lot. Anybody done anything cool? I can live vicariously through you, or not cool. I don't care. Just tell me what you've been doing. Passed by the Gypsy Queen restaurant today, and I wanted shawarma really bad, and I was a little bit sad that I couldn't just drive right in there and do it. Just gonna like order online and then wait in the parking lot. I don't know. I know that sounds like first world problem shit. It is. Let's see, this is red, and so I think the light fall off would probably make it. I mean, I'm just gonna get it. It really wouldn't, but I'm just gonna like see if this works at all. What would the light fall off do? I guess it would make it yellow, wouldn't it? All right, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna get this guy's head in here, or get this guy. I think I'm gonna do a rim light on him. Not loving this so far. Right? Let's just start it. Let's just start it and see what happens. Maybe you're wondering why I'm not zooming in. It's because I like to read stuff from further away so I can, because really that's where it's at. Zooming in on detail is part of it, sure, but you want it to read from here. think this might be better if I like... Yeah, I don't like that. All right. Might just... I need to fix that. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I need to define this guy's shoulder a little better. I don't know what happened. Let's see. All right, so if nobody's been doing any going out, has anybody been staying in and watching stuff? I watched the first episode of Lovecraft Country. I think that's going to be a good one. Which I'm pretty sure that's going to be a good one, based on the first bits I saw. I haven't watched the second episode yet, just because sometimes I do that. I'm like, I want to watch. I don't like just watching an hour or something at once. Spoiled. Watch the whole thing. I probably won't wait for the whole thing, but I'm trying to wait till Sunday. That way I'll have 2 episodes that I can watch. All right. So now I've defined that shape a little better. Let me get rid of this. See if I can bring some. See if I can bring something interesting. I actually might just do a whole new layer so I can be. Let's see, if this suit was kind of purpley, like so purple that it's black, and then we added some yellow to it, it would kind of make it like that. Trying to figure out a good way to differentiate it from the yellow of the duck. What if it just was purple? What if I just took a chance for once in my life? Is anything even happening? Yes, it is. Just takes a while to lift purple with color dodge. I don't know if that's helping or not. It's actually kind of making things read a little worse. Let's see if I can get a nice hot line going through there. What's going on here, dude? There we go. Yeah, purple's just not going to work. Maybe it'll be enough to make this a little bit more orangey than the duck. I think that's a good start. I'm not going to leave it like that, but it's a good start. What else can I put a rim light on? Gone rim light crazy. By the way, just wanted to let you guys know that if you ever put something in the chat and I ignore it, and it feels like I'm ignoring you, it's probably not the case. Sometimes on Facebook, it doesn't let some people's chats come through to me because I'm looking at a restream feed that kind of puts all my chats together. I know YouTube always works, and Facebook works until it doesn't. So I don't know. Just wanted to let you know. You know, I know it's kind of cheating, but I got to give him something going on in his eyebrows. Actually, this is maybe a good opportunity to get this guy's eyebrows into the mix. All right, let's see. See if I can make this look more better. I don't know, man. This doesn't help. This brush seems to be behaving a little strangely. Blame it on the brush, right? I really am kind of getting used to how this this new tablet does stuff. That is true. It's got like 4 times the pressure sensitivity of the old tablet I was using, so it is different. You have to press a lot harder to get a completely opaque line with some brushes. Because the tablet's like pressure sensitive where, you know, if you lightly press, it does it light. You see how it's the opacity's not all the way, and then you can go all the way to heavy. And it also, you can set it up where the strokes get bigger. It's all pressure, and since it's got more pressure sensitivity, you have to press harder to get to that all the way pressed down state. I know there's a way to change it and shit, but I ain't got time for it right now. Right now I'm painting. Probably if I made these all hot as ball, excuse my language. If I made these all hot as balls, yeah, there we go. That's the word I meant. Yeah, these need to be a little brighter. I feel like I've been darkening and brightening things for my entire adult life with this painting. That's what it takes sometimes. So we make these brighter than his shirt. It makes sense because that means that there actually would be light lighting up his suit, his blazer here. Also, there'll probably be some light coming with this down here. Don't even get me started on the background. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that blurry. That background nice and blurry. Hello, Eva. How's it going? Well, I think I said I was only going to work on this painting for a little while, and here we are, an hour in. And so I think I'm just working on this painting tonight. There he is. There's Milkshake. Strutting his stuff through the house. Only eats certain foods, you guys. Milkshake. Connoisseur, if you will, of fine dining. Will not lower himself to eat most things. Except for treats. Why? Eva, you didn't embarrass me. I don't know. What did you do? Did you, well, you said good snooky face. Sorry if I embarrassed you. So are you calling me snooky face and then apologizing for calling me snooky face right afterward? So that's a pretty good move. No, you're not embarrassing me. My coolness ship has sailed a long time ago. Besides, you guys are family, so. Snooky face is what they call me down at the boxing gym anyway. When I'm down there sparring with the other tough guys. Okay. I'm not going to repeat everything you say in the chat because some of it's a little bit like, yeah. The guys at the boxing gym. You know, that I mentioned earlier, that boxing gym where I always go down there and I always win all the time. I'm kind of like Rocky. No big deal. Silky face. Yep. All right. I think these lights have reasserted themselves, and they feel pretty good now. They feel pretty correct now. Now I'm never going to touch them again. I'm so sick of them. Now this also feels pretty good. Some nice like flat lighting in it. Now I just need to pop it out. I think maybe we're gonna have some. Maybe these lights down here at the bottom are super shining. Speaking of Rocky, Sylvester Stallone, this week, me and my best friends club watched Cliffhanger. The Sylvester Stallone vehicle with John Lithgow. Sorry, I started that sentence as I just like lost concentration. Yeah, Cliffhanger. It had John Lithgow in it. It had the dude that played. Oh no. Am I getting ready to be like the old person? It's got that one guy in that one movie. Not gonna do that. It's got that one guy from that one movie. He was in the first season of The Walking Dead. Daryl's brother. And Dwight's brother. Was it Dwight or Daryl? You know what? I'm just going to stop talking for a minute, collect my thoughts. So, Cliffhanger. Bats. It had bats in it. Spoiler alert. You know, I don't like that. That's fine. It flattens that out, doesn't it? Maybe if I make it a little shorter. Just a little bit. Put a little bit in here. Like that. And then we're going to put some glow. Man. This is the most noodly I think I've ever been with a painting. It's fun. I've been having fun, but that's pretty cool. It's probably a little too bold for me right now. I'm not ready for it. Not ready to get that real. Well, that's really starting to read. You tell something's coming along if it starts to read in black and white. And I really feel like it is starting to read in black and white, or is reading in black and white, so. Might want to add a little bit of atmosphere. Let's see what happens if I do this. It helps a little. Just wanted to back them up a little bit. I don't want them to disappear. Yeah, that works pretty good. Eva, you like it? Thank you. Ooh. So I'm gonna freeze my computer up, I guess. I want to kind of add some atmosphere, but it's definitely too blue, but it's still kind of cool looking, isn't it? I'm almost tempted to keep it. Just because it's too blue. Matter of fact, what would happen if I... This is probably not gonna go anywhere, but... kind of ties it together, but actually this might be kind of good from the background. Let's see. I don't know. It doesn't really hurt, but it doesn't help that much either. Yeah, I don't know, Eva. Every time I put something on his pants, it's too distracting. So the another highlight. I mean, it would make sense for the highlight to be there, but uh, he does have some stuff on his flip flop. Yeah, I guess it's all right. I'll begrudgingly do it, but you're not the boss of me. Okay, so let's just get that straight. Hey, get rid of this pole back here. That's too much detail. Get rid of it. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. I think one of these days I'll have enough experience to start knowing. I don't know, maybe not, but it's just like sometimes I wish I knew earlier if something's not going to work. I spend a lot of time trying to get things to work that I just wish I would have known right away they weren't going to work. What am I talking about? This guy's pants, I think. They're not that bad. They ain't that great either. They've been giving me trouble the whole time. I think if I had a little bit of light right here, it'd make me a happier person in general. Just a little more horse butt light. It's what most paintings need. More horse butt light. All right, some reflected light would be nice. Just a little bit of reflected light somewhere. Where would be a good spot to put some form defining reflected light? This is a good spot. Kind of like this down on the flip flop. Really, since it's nighttime, there wouldn't be a whole ton of reflected light, but maybe I can just bring the values up on the legs a little bit. Let's leave that alone. Remember what I said earlier, more horse butt light. So we got to put some more horse butt light in here. Ugh. I don't know why that made me say ugh. I think it's because there's not too much form happening here. It's horse. It's a background element, but still it looks a little flat. I think that helps a little bit. The sky doesn't have much light in it, but all right. I wonder if I give him the old Dracula glowing eyes. Might have to try it. I think we're going to call this painting done. I think we're going to say this painting is finished. Maybe I'll give him some You said make his eyes. Something makes his eyes stand out. Yowza! What if I do that? Oh no! You guys are triggering my sensitive artist stuff right now. There we go. Made them just a little bit too bright. Looks kind of cool, I think. All right, so what are you saying? The duck's shiny beak, but it's a stuffed animal. I guess he could have a plastic beak. That'll be in the next duck beak painting I do, because this one's done. It's finished. Oh no, I thought I might have just stepped on my cat, but I didn't. It's finished. The announcement has been made. Eva, you know I was just kidding, right? Probably. Okay, 0. Yeah. Let's see. Let's do it in this color. All right. Sometimes this can take me hours sometimes. Just kidding. Just trying to figure out a good color to use. A lot going on down there. All right. So next week I thought we would use this cool little thing I did. Or I didn't do it. I just whatever. It's finished. Next week, I think we will be using this random word generator. So at the beginning of the stream, or possibly before the stream, we're going to spin a couple words and then figure out what we can come up with. At least that's my plan right now. It's got little, Kimberly, you talking about the random word generator? It's pretty cool. They're doing some pretty fancy words. Do they all have to be fancy? Deep, mixed, evasive. Yes, yes, yes. Those are more my type of words. Yeah, this was the. There are many of them, as you might probably guess, but yeah, there's a bunch of them. This was my favorite. Also, I like its bold design, and I like that it tells you the definition. So this is how we're gonna do it next week. I think the beginning of the stream, we'll generate some random words, and then maybe take a suggestion or two from the people, and then see what we can come up with. Cool. So thank you for coming by. I hope you had fun. I did. I had fun tonight, as I do every week. If you didn't know, I've got a website where you can buy paintings that are as weird as this, or wow, I'm quite a salesman. I have lots of weird art on my website. I have lots of art that I like, that I'm proud of, that I painted. Jaworsky.com. And one of these days, I'm going to be sending out the next transmission from the studio newsletter. I've been working on writing a lot, so it's been kind of hectic, a lot of things going on. But I think it's about time for another update. If you haven't signed up for my newsletter, you can do that on my website too. I'll just put it into the chat. And yes, good night, everybody. Thank you. I love you. Be safe. Don't let everything freak you out. You know, try and stay calm. Be good to yourself. Be good to the people around you, and don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right.